We're thrilled to be here this evening. Lots of great things happening at Oaks this year, and over the last few years, we've given presentations on our special areas. And so we talked about music and phys ed, and if you remember, they were working together. We also had a presentation from art. And this evening, we're excited to talk a little bit about our RamQuest program at Oaks. Again, lots of exciting things that are happening. The kids are very excited about RamQuest, and we appreciate having the opportunity to share some of that good stuff with you tonight. So I'm going to turn things over to Mr. Steve Hall, who is the RamQuest teacher. We do have some of our kids with us that you'll be hearing from as well. So, Mr. Hall.
Thank you. Before I get started, I want to take a minute to thank a few people. Supervisor of Curriculum and Instruction, Kim Bass, thank you so much for your support and help. Mr. Moyer, Principal of Oaks Elementary School. And I couldn't do this without my team of other RamQuest teachers. Mrs. Jess Rosinski, Jill Shull, Sean Reardon, Zach Laurie, and Mark Keel. It truly is a team effort when it comes together to put the program together, our scope and sequence. I could never do it alone. With me tonight, I have some of my friends. I have Patrick Clark. Can you stand up for me, buddy? Thank you. Reese Escobar, my two fourth graders. Jillian Hayes and Grant Hummer, third graders. Bailey Perkins. And who else am I waiting for? Marcus. Yeah, Grant Hummer, Bailey Perkins, Jediah Shubrook. Thank you, Mr. Moyer. You two are my second graders, thank you. And then Marcus McCutcheon and Parker Umbauer. Thank you. Okay, if we take a look up here at the slide, this first picture is, these are Vanguard presenters. National Computer Science Week is somewhere around 60 days into the school year, 66, I think it was cycle 11 this year. All students in Oaks Elementary School, grades 1 through 4, we kick off our Hour of Code. It's our coding curriculum. We kick it off to coincide with National Computer Science Week, and Vanguard now has been coming in for the last couple years. They send presenters in, and interestingly enough, the woman on the left there, her last name is Nair, and as we were talking and she was telling us about her career at Vanguard, the students were hearing all the amazing things she does. I realized that I taught her niece about 9-10 years ago, and it was a great connection. So yes, Vanguard, the Hour of Code, we use code.org for our coding curriculum. RamQuest is designed to foster the 4 C's: communication, sharing thoughts, questions, ideas, and solutions; collaboration, working together to reach a common goal; critical thinking, looking at problems in a new way; and creativity, inventing and trying new appropriate approaches to get things done. Students practice resiliency in my class. They fail and they learn from those mistakes. We always talk about the big inventors didn't just invent the light bulb the first time. They've created 1,000 ways not to get the light bulb to work, and they got it to work. And students in RamQuest at Oaks Elementary School, they learn through their mistakes. And if they succeeded the first time, what was learned, but through the failure and then seeing what pieces worked, we can improve and make it better. We follow the ISTE standards, International Society for Technology and Education. I want to focus here on the second to the bottom one, digital citizenship. Every child in grades 1 through 4 will have multiple lessons a year on topics like website choice to cyberbullying. We spend a lot of time dealing with how their online citizenship is important and how they treat others online. Just last week we were speaking about how it's easier to say meaner things online to other people through chat rooms than it is to say it in person, because we have empathy and we see the human being in front of us get hurt with our words, and how on Fortnite chats happen and people make bad choices. And so we spend a lot of time with digital citizenship. In RamQuest, we follow the engineering design process. It's a simplified elementary version of ASK. What do we know about the problem? How are we going to What do we know about the problem, and what do we know, like, if we're building towers, what do we know about big buildings? What do we know about the Burj Khalifa? What do we know about those huge buildings? We imagine, how could we solve this? What could we do? And yes, our ideas get kind of crazy and what we could possibly imagine, but we go with it. Then we plan, we draw diagrams, ask, imagine, plan. Then we create, we build, and then we see how our mistakes, and then we go back and we improve those, and finally we present. So let's get started with first grade. Could I have my first graders come on up here? Thank you, thank you. You can just stand here with me for a minute, okay? So what you're seeing here is Botley the coding robot. Now remember, in first grade, we're using code.org, and code.org uses block coding, so they are like little Lego blocks, and one Lego block says go forward, and you go snap, snap, and you snap a couple Lego blocks together, go forward, go forward, go forward, go forward, and then whatever it is on the screen knows to go forward when we're using code.org. Well, our first graders here use Botley the coding robot, and if you see the one picture there, you see these little cards, and they're code. It might say to go forward, it might say to go backwards, it might say to go left or right, and the students enter the code. Mr. Moyer, if you can click. They enter the code. Here this young lady is telling the robot to go forward, 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 and then turn right, and go forward, 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 and then turn right, and then she has back code. And so she enters that code into the remote control and then presses go, and it doesn't just go on the computer screen like we've been doing with code.org. Now the robot actually moves. Some more pictures of some folks coding. That picture on the left is a great one showing the student's code was laid out in front of them. And then I also have red floor tape laid out on my floor, and the students try to have the robot follow the red tape. More examples of code laid out. Oh, okay. Now, Sophie or Marcus, who wants to go first? You want to tell us a little bit? I'm sorry. Sophie's her big sister. Marcus, you go first. Come on over here.
Hello, my name is Marcus McCutcheon. I am in first grade at Oaks Elementary. I learned how to program a robot. During the activity, I also learned that you can make it do whatever you want.
Awesome. Parker Humbauer.
Hello, my name is Parker Umbauer. I am in first grade at Oaks Elementary School. I learned about coding. For coding, you need to tell the robot how to code. He will do it.
Excellent. Thank you. You can take these. Okay, my second graders. Jediah and Bailey, come on up here. Thank you. Well, the activity I want to present tonight is our guitar activity. We spend a couple cycles ask, imagining, and planning, and then we create, designing our guitars. First, we look at our background knowledge of using, well, what is sound? What creates sound? And then we talk about vibrations causing sound. And what do we know about sound? How could we get this to work? And then we plan and we draw diagrams. What I really like about this second grade activity is that it gives the children a good chance to build. And they get to build, and we have some really interesting guitars. If a child wants to make a huge one or a small one, I really just let it go. See where their designs and their imagination takes them. Here we have some kids. If the one on the left there, you can see, I think that's an oatmeal. It was a round guitar. I thought that was pretty cool. Here we have some boys. And this one, if we can press play. One of the interesting things with this lesson is the children make the guitars, and then they strum the strings, and then they realize that the rubber bands are bouncing off the cereal boxes, and I just go, I don't know, what are we going to do? And then somebody slips a straw under each end, and it pulls the rubber bands up off the cereal box, and then the sound is tremendously better. And then what happens is one child does it, and the other one goes, ooh, what's that? And then it just spreads until, and then those ideas, those success ideas get spread across the room, and the collaboration is amazing to see. Ooh, here we go. Bailey, can I give you this?
Hello, my name is Bailey Perkins. I am in second grade at Oaks Elementary. During this activity, I learned about vibration. I also learned about my ability to build things, such as a cool guitar.
Excellent. Thank you, Bailey. I'm going to ask you to step forward just a little bit. Okay, there we go, so everybody can see you.
Hello, my name is Jediah Schubeck. I am in second grade at Oaks Elementary. During this activity, I learned to make a guitar. I created vibration. I used cereal box, rubber bands, cardboard, towel tubes, and tape.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you, you guys. You guys can go sit back down. Yes, as Jediah just said, we have a lot of supplies in my room. I take all the paper towel tubes. If you have any, I'll take them. And we go through a lot of them. Okay, third grade. Third grade is designing a pulley system to help Rapunzel because, you know, she's tired of using her hair to get up and down all the time. It's got to be tough when her groceries come into, oh, I'm sorry, third graders, come on over here, yes. Because she's tired of pulling her hair and having everybody climb up and down her hair. So we have to create a pulley system. And so the children are building the pulley system, and we're discussing things like mechanical advantage and how pulleys work. Of course, we build background. We see some pulley videos and how pulleys work, and then I send them home with their thoughts to think about it, and they think, and they come back the next week, and children bring in parts from home, and they're like, look, I took this off of a toy at home. I think we can use it. And I'm like, go for it. Let's try it out. Let's see how it works. So here we have a pulley system, some more. Now this one is a video. If you can press play.
Hi, my name is Max, and we made a pulley.
Hello, my name's Cole.
Max and Cole changing the direction of force. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Can you guys step forward just a little bit?
Hi, my name is Grant Homer, and I am in third grade at Oaks Elementary School. In RamQuest, I learned how to use a pulley and how to create mechanical advantage.
Hello, my name is Jillian Hayes. I am in third grade at Oaks Elementary. During this activity, I learned how to make a pulley system and to use other materials to make a pulley system to use it in different ways.
Thank you. Okay, fourth grade. Fourth grade, we're designing lunar landing modules to help NASA keep the astronauts safe during landings. So first we start off by watching some YouTube videos of fourth graders, thanks. You guys are good. Watching the space shuttles land and the different spaceships land on Earth. And here you can see Lily building her lunar landing module. And again, tons of different materials. We have coffee filters there. I go through a lot. I think that one is a video, actually. No, it's not. Okay, this one is the video.
Hi, my name is Bryce. And my name is Annette. So here we have our space landing module. And underneath the module, we have some straws that we taped in to secure it. And this will, when we land it, will absorb the chalk. So it would have a smooth landing.
And here we have yarn to attach to parachute, so it can slowly sink.
And underneath them, we have some
sticks.
popsicle sticks to keep them from,
To keep them straight.
straight. Yeah, so it would land more smooth.
And here we have popsicle sticks taped in to keep the 4 astronauts in and safe.
Excellent. Thank you. And another one?
I'm Jason, and this is our lunar landing module. And so when you let it drop, it comes down like that, and
Well, could you pick that back up and do it again? I missed it. I was
the
slow.
box,
One more time.
the box absorbs the impact, so the people inside of it don't get hurt.
That was the first time I've ever seen one like that. You know, we have straws on the bottom sometimes, or and here you can see the astronauts inside. Thank you. Yes, there is. This was another video. I just like that one because it landed so perfectly like that. And again, it's where the children's imagination can take them, and where their ideas can take them, where their diagrams. And this one with the straws and then the cups on the bottom as landing feet, I loved it. Loved it. Okay, one more.
So I'm Kennedy, and she's Lily. And we made this to make the astronauts' landing softer. So we put a pad on the bottom, and we cut holes to make it softer. So the air can go in, and it can land more softly. And then we made like 2 parachutes to make it because it kept going.
Oh, there's 2 parachutes?
Yeah. So there's one right here, and there's one up here.
Oh, okay.
And so this is how it dropped.
So soft. Excellent. Thank you, girls. Okay. 4th grade, here we go. Patrick.
Hello, my name is Patrick Clark. I'm in 4th grade at Oaks Elementary. I learned how to build a lunar landing module, and I used shock absorbers. I used straws and coffee filters as parachutes to slow the module down.
Good job. Good job.
Hello, my name is Reese Escobar. I'm in 4th grade at Oaks Elementary. During this activity, I learned how to make a spacecraft out of cardboard and paper cups. I also learned how to make my project land upright and not on its side because I put cardboard on the bottom.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. It's amazing to see over the years, different years, children have different ideas. Last year, everyone wanted to put spoons, and we found out that the spoons from Wendy's were the best to tape to the bottom, and they would flex when they landed. And but this year we went with straws and parachutes, and so it's great to see. And finally, this is amazing. Clever is a program that Oaks is piloting to help decrease the amount of time students spend logging into the Springford network. So if you see here, this is Margaret. She's sitting at the computer with her traditional login information. She has a card with her lunch number. It's a 6-digit number. So on the left here, her traditional username and password typed into the login screen. So first, second, third, and fourth, they would log in the information. They would press the tab button, or they would grab the mouse and move to the second spot to put in their password. Their passwords are 8 digits long, 4 zeros plus their initials and their birthday, the day of their birth. Now, and that would take some time, and it would be difficult. Now, on the right, we have Margaret holding her QR code under a camera to log in automatically. So here's what it is. Clever is a program that connects to a web camera that she is able to slide a QR code that basically has her personal information on there. She slips it under, the camera reads it, and boom, pulls her right into the Springford network securely. And it does it in seconds. It's great. I'm going to call it a lifesaver. And so here she is logging in.